Hello, beautiful souls. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching this, wherever you are in the world. Today, we have a Mercury Kazemi in Gemini, where Mercury rules. And we also have a square between that Cancerian moon and Venus in Aries. So, and it's going to be the strongest at night, at least at Eastern Standard Time for sure. But, so the issue with that is a couple of things, okay? We might have issues with body image today or self-image, how we portray ourselves, especially to our loved ones, that we care about, those that we have feelings for, those that, arouse our emotions, so to speak. So we could have issues with us and who we are, and then reflecting that to other people and how we look at ourselves in the mirror. We could have, again, issues with self-confidence and body image, more specifically body image. We could have issues with expressing our feelings to those loved ones, especially if we want to bring something up that we think that we're doing it for their best interests, like if we care about them so much. It's that kind of day where it's like, I care about you, so I'm going to tell you this, and they might not take it very well today. So just be wary of communication and how it comes across. I think that's good advice for every day, but today especially, like, it might feel unwarranted, either on their end or your end. Okay. What else? Get a card here. There we go. All right. So I knew it. I set the mic to pink, and I said today feels like a pink day, and we have magenta. So the color is pink. Returning home, number 44, transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. So, yeah, that's the thing. With Mercury Kazemi days, we get powerful insights on these days. We get aha moments, epiphanies, and we can also have really, really strong communication. And that's not just with people who are here, but also loved ones. Because this card for me specifically is about ancestors and loved ones who've passed over. But it's also our life between lifetimes. First of all, Master number 44, Archangel Michael, but just the archangels in general, that realm is there. I think we had that yesterday, didn't we? So we're transitioning. Okay, we'll see where we're transitioning, or why, or how, or who, what, when. Magenta enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. Yep, again, Mercury Kazemi days, high epiphany, high insight, high intellect. We could want to read more today. We could want to learn more today, be more perceptive of things. Like, we really pay attention to details very well, especially in Gemini. So we could just be awakening to a higher level of spiritual understanding. So we could be spiritually understanding certain aspects of our lives a little bit better today. Okay. But what is this transition? I cut it at that star card. What is this transition? Wow. That's a handful. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Strength, Ace of Wands, lots of wand action, lots of willingness to act, the Devil, and Death, which I already mentioned. I'm going to say really quick, this feels like something might come up. Why is that energy coming out? It feels like, okay, let me tell you what I'm seeing, okay? All right. This is interesting, for sure. Honestly, it's kind of okay. It's not that it's freaking me out. It's just Okay, I'm seeing a Wendigo. So I guess cryptid creatures. I'm trying to ask my guides here what the message here, especially with the devil being out. Ah, okay. Deception. Something unbelievable. And that's probably tied to that Mercury Casemia. Again, we could get like bombarded with information. So we could get information, and that allows us to transition today from like literally being able to take a step forward in something, possibly having to do with our environment at home, our living situation, or a deep partnership. Something that we have a strong foundation in spiritually gets tested today. But it allows us to transition and make a decision on it that seems unbelievable. Again, that's why I was seeing the Wendigo, and I'm thinking of like all these cryptid animals, like Bigfoot, which I know some people don't believe in, and that's okay. I do, but that's okay. It just seems like something that could have had a hold on you, almost in a way that is terrifying. And that's why I was feeling really bothered by it. When I saw this Wendigo in this death card, I was like, oh, wait. And I felt fear. So that's probably why that devil card is there. Fear. Fear of holding back, it seems, though. Fear of being indecisive or allowing indecision to take control. Is that Two of Swords there? Fear of opening up, possibly, in something. There's a lot of drama today. I was not expecting that because it's, well, I mean, Moon squaring over to Venus. It's drama that doesn't last very long, I can tell you that much. Let me clarify this Four of Wands. The Moon. Interesting. Yeah, there's something bumping in the night today. And like I said, that square is going to be it's going to be exact overnight. So actually, maybe it's exact the next day, but it's applying for sure. No, because 6 hours. Hold on, let me tell you. Yeah, so I'm wrong. It's actually building up to it. It's not even exact until the following morning. So I was wrong. I thought it was going to be, well, it's overnight. I mean, it's 4 a.m. Like, for most people, they're still sleeping. There's an underlying subconscious fear. I need more for this because, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Second time. Second time with death. Technically third, because that card I count as death. What is ending? What is dying? What are we saying goodbye to? What are we transitioning? Fear. I guess we're transitioning. It seems like we're transitioning out of fear into strength, which is beautiful. Yeah, okay. My guides are confirming that. We're transitioning out of holding ourselves back and being afraid to burst forth with some kind of idea that you put into action, and you do it today. Seven of Wands. Nine of Swords. Again, fear. Conquering fear. I think if you have felt stressed, overwhelmed, tired, drained, exhausted, worried, maybe dealing with a lot of anxiety, today's the day. Today's the day. I feel like, look at that, the Six of Pentacles with strength. There's a lot that can be learned from exchange of energy, right? A shit ton can be learned when you can have an honest, mutual and beneficial conversation with another person. Like, so much can be learned there, and I think that's again, tying to Mercury Kazemi today, interaction with people today, okay? And how you connect with those people will give you something back. Something useful, something practical, something realistic, and it allows you, again, to transition from that fear into strength. Ace of Wands. 3 of Wands. If you decide to take that step forward today, you can have a sense of, I have accomplished something outstanding for my future. You know what? It's more about the now, actually. It's not really future. And I know I usually tie this card to future, but it feels more like now, like right now, while you're breathing, while you're living right now. There's empowerment here. Self-empowerment, which is beautiful because I said we might feel a little bit issues with self-image and self-confidence. Justice. Talk about self-empowerment. This is like my favorite card in the whole deck out of this one. She just looks badass. I love her in this. And you're badass. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say with that. You're badass. The devil. Yeah, can we talk about that? What is the devil? Wow. Pressure. Heaviness. A heavy burden is the devil in your life right now. Just a heavy burden. A weight of responsibility. And it seems like it's going to be lifted a little bit. At least enough for you to feel strength. Or maybe the strength to persevere, to keep going. Death. I told you what this is. Yeah, I said it. Stop. We're going to stop holding back. Gonna let go of that miser archetype. He could easily save himself. Look at this image, right? He could easily save himself if he would just drop the money and use the hand to get himself out. He's even got a centipede. Look up the spirit animal of a centipede. Oh, God. I'll tell you, it's one of my least favorite creatures on this planet. Look it up, because that means something. But, you know what? We're going to look it up together. Why do I do that? Why do I do that to you? Let's just look it up together. Right? Well, ready? Because this is crazy. Resilience, adaptability, and transformation. Centipedes are also associated with good luck, energy, healing, and creativity. Some cultures also see centipedes as symbols of protection, fertility, and abundance. I want to go back to that, though. I said resilience, I said perseverance, and that transformation energy is tied to that death card. So it's not just a transition, but we're transforming. Look at what's on the bottom of the deck, the sun. The solar deity. I feel like if we could get some kind of sense of, solar codes. Solar codes is what I'm getting out of this, actually. With that Mercury Kazemi, could be a good day to receive some solar codes. But yeah, getting out of this shit of just self-sabotage. Really, honestly, that's what it is. Mental self-sabotage is what's transforming. Okay? I hope that helped. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.